today is a great day for a workout. So I'm going to go through the different movements, the modifications with you, so then that way you can get your sweat on. So equipment needed is you want to make sure you have some kind of bead counter to be able to track your rounds and your reps. Weights are totally optional, and then as always, make sure that you have your water. So this is a 12-minute AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds and reps as possible. So you're going to download this app if you haven't already. It is called SmartWOD, and it looks just like this right in here. And when you click it, you are going to go to the one that says AMRAP, and you are going to set it for 12 minutes. All right, then from here, you're going to go through a set of movements. So the first movement is 4 lungers. So I'm going to show it to you with weights, and then I'll show you a couple modifications. So if you have some dumbbells, you're going to take 1 in each hand, and you are going to lunge on the right, then you are going to lunge on the left, and then you're going to come into a squat. You're going to throw those weights up on your shoulder, and you're going to do a thruster. So drive those weights above your head. So once again, you're going to go ahead, lunge, lunge, thruster. There's 4 of those. Now, you can also keep the weights at your shoulders the whole time. You can lunge backwards if you want instead of forwards. Just like that. All right? Now, modification, obviously, you could use 1 weight, lunge, lunge, thruster, and you can also use no weights. Lunge, lunge, and we're just gonna go into a regular squat just like that, okay? Now, make sure that when you are lunging, that you are keeping your back and your right leg at a 90-degree angle. We don't want our foot too far forward or to be on our toe and our heel up and our knee pressing forward. We want to keep it as close to 90 degrees as we possibly can. Each time, gently tap that knee on the ground, and then when you're doing your thruster, you want to make sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart, under your hips, toes are facing forward. The first thing that moves back is your butt. So then that way when you come down into your squat, you're still able to wiggle your toes. All right, so try that out. Okay, first thing that moves, butt goes back, drop it down low, and then come back up. Now, if you don't move your butt out first, what's gonna happen when you go down to a squat, you're gonna go down on your toes, and your heels are gonna come up, and we don't want that. So, butt moves back out of the way, squat, drive with your weight straight up. Okay, so you're gonna do 4 lungers. That's gonna be 2, I guess not 2 on each leg because you're doing a lunge on each one. So 4 lungers total, okay? Then you're gonna move into knee to elbow. So you're gonna put your hands, you can lace them behind your head. Don't put too much weight on your neck though, or you can just hold them back here. And you're just gonna lift up your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. So you're gonna do 8 of those total. Now, modification is, that's a pretty far move from your knee down to your elbow. So if you just can't touch it, that's okay. Just get those legs up like a high knee and twist that torso, okay? Or don't put your hands behind your head, just hold them out to the side and just twist just like this. Okay? So you're gonna do 8 of those. Then you're gonna go down into 8 burpees. Now, you can use them with the weights if you want to. Make it a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna come down, hop our feet out, push our body straight down onto the ground, push back up, hop our feet in, but we wanna make them wider. We're gonna go ahead and pull these dumbbells up, push them overhead. So there's 1, like that, okay? Now, you don't have to hop your feet out. I know sometimes as I get tired, I actually step them out. I'll just like lay my body on the ground, then I'll peel it back up, step back up, pull those weights up, and thrust them overhead, okay? So you can definitely do a step back if you need to, and ditch the weights, and you can do burpees just like this. You can do them stepping, reach overhead, or you can even just do some up downs. So step down, step back in, raise your hands over your head. And don't do the lower all the way to the ground, okay? Now, when you're doing a burpee, you wanna make sure that you keep your arms or your hands underneath your shoulder blades so they're not too far out, they're not too far wide, okay? They're just nice and good here. And when you're coming down, you're in this plank position. Lower yourself, push yourself back up, okay? And then up to the top. So you're gonna go ahead and do 4 burpees. And then our last movement as part of our round is 8 hand to foot. So you're gonna stand with your hands out straight like this, and your right hand is gonna come down, touch your left foot. Just kind of do this windmill action here. 8 total. Now, when you're doing the hand to foot, the knee to elbow, this is where you want to catch your breath a little bit. So you're going to take deep breaths in, let it out through your mouth, and bring that heart rate back down. Because those lunges, those burpees are going to get your heart rate up, and then these movements, you're still going to feel a burn, but you're going to be able to take deeper breaths, all right? So every time you finish your 4 lunges, 8 knee to elbows, 4 burpees, 8 hand to toes, you're gonna go ahead and move one of these beads on your bead counter. And you are gonna do as many rounds as you can during this 12-minute clock that's running. And so let's say that you finish and you've completed 4 full rounds and you got through with 4 lunges and 5 knee to elbows. So your score is gonna be 4 plus, you're gonna add the 4 plus the 5 is 9. So 4 plus 9. You completed 4 full rounds plus 9 extra reps. And so then that way, the next time that you do this workout, you're gonna have a score to beat. So I hope that you enjoy it. You're gonna feel a nice workout in your core. You're gonna feel a nice one in your legs and in your arms. Get that full body movement today. So enjoy.